come spend the afternoon with me. I've got a lot of things to do today. Every afternoon is so different because vet school gets done at different times for me every single day. It just depends on like what group you're in for labs. So this week I really lucked out and I got done today, Friday, at 11 a.m. So that was really nice. I only had to go from 8 to 11. I'm gonna get my life together and I just feel like I have a lot to do. I really haven't been home that much this week. It's been a kind of a tough week. Just like with going to school and getting back in the swing of things. It's time to get back to regular routine. I'm about to scoop these stalls. That's my first thing to do. My husband weed eated a lot, but he didn't weed eat the front of my barn, so I might do that in a little bit too. It doesn't like have to be done, but it would be nice to kind of get it semi-cleaned in here because it's looking like a mess. I'm about to turn on the fans in here. I need to get like a huge ceiling fan for the top. I might do that later. I probably are not going to be able to hear me now that that fan's on, but I need to get this done. Also, we got to take a trip to Tractor Supply since I have time to do it today. Planning to also lunch some horses today, but it is a little warm right now. Trying to get these stalls very clean because I'm gonna buy pellets and shavings today at Tractor Supply, so I want them to be stripped naked. I finished the stalls. I'm about to clean out the water buckets. I don't know why I had the bright idea to come out here with my hair half up, half down. I'm so hot. I'm out of breath too. That is just something that's hitting me a little bit earlier in pregnancy because I'm having low blood pressure, which is kind of strange because normally you hear about people having high blood pressure, but I have low blood pressure, so it makes me get out of breath easier. And I also, just in general, before low blood pressure and everything, I'm not very good in the heat like I used to be, so that's just something I'm having to learn to change a little bit. It's still really good, and I love being outside and I love it being warm, but I gotta watch myself a little closer than I have. We'll clean out these waters. I'm just gonna scrub these with my hands and not like use soap and water because I think it's okay. Take a little break, go inside, clean up my house because it is a wreck. I got dishes to do, I have laundry to do, maybe for an hour or so, and I'm gonna chug water while I do that and chill in the house because it's a little hot out here. One thing that I've figured out about myself, last year, at the end of last year, this year I'm gonna really implement it. I have ADD and it's really kind of hard to like sit down and like do something. So I have found timers being really helpful for me. So I'm going to start a timer for an hour to do some cleanup around here. And then I'll be done with cleaning up for today. I hate how this is just not looking good together. The orange and the pink. 1 hour timer, start. I have just did an hour of housework. Honestly, it didn't even take me a full hour, but I'm coming outside to make sure the waters are filled up out here because it is hot before we head to Tractor Supply. My horses are looking exceptionally hot out there, especially Lee. Oh my goodness, they're sweating up a storm. But they have shade if they just literally walk over there, and they're about to have shade right here at this barn when the sun comes over. It hadn't been that hot lately, so horses are definitely like getting used to it, I'm sure, again. It just wasn't that hot like at the beginning of this week. Now we're starting to feel more like August, which I like more. August was feeling like fall, and I'm like, August is not fall. I'm gonna check this one out here just to see if I need to drag the hose. That one out there is good. It's still filled up. Oh, they're sweating up a storm. I don't know if it's a good time to like lunge right now since they're already sweating. I was gonna wait on that anyway. So it's really been raining all week. Like everything is really wet, but it's probably good enough to like lunge a horse. Gotta go to Tractor Supply. Was trying to convince Joe to come with me, and maybe he will. We'll see. Fingers crossed. I've convinced Joe to come with me to Tractor Supply, so I don't have to pick up my feed and everything. But I also have two little doodle bugs here. It's dark in here, but Ray's right here sitting with me, and Roscoe's sitting by himself over here. We're in the truck today. It's very clean in here. I'm loving it. Hopefully they behave. I think I'm gonna have to hold her and probably walk him on a leash. Joe's unloading the truck for me.
Now?
I might go ahead and do it.
How many bags of shavings per pin? 30?
3, and add the last one to leave. Joe literally, we made it all the way to Tractor Supply. Me and him in the truck with the dogs. And then, as soon as we pulled into the Tractor Supply, which is like 10 to 12 minutes away, he got an alarm on his phone for the chicken house. It was too hot. So he left me at Tractor Supply, went all the way to back here to check on the chicken houses, let the dogs out because they really weren't like loving it. They wanted to come with us once they got in the truck. They were like not enjoying it so much. So let them out, figured out the chicken houses, then he came and picked me up. So I spent like an extra 30-35 minutes at Tractor Supply because of the chicken house alarm. I got what I needed though. I've decided also I'm going to cook supper tonight for my family. I figured it could be fun, and they haven't really played on the putt-putt course yet that Joe made, so we're going to do that tonight. I wanted to lunge, but now I'm feeling like it's too hot to do much of anything outside. I did 2 bags of pelletized bedding in every stall, 3 bags of shavings in every stall except for Lee's. Honey is not here right now. I don't know if y'all have been keeping up with my shorts and TikToks and everything, but she has been moved to a trainer for a little bit just because I wasn't doing very well on her, and I haven't been like getting with her, clicking with her, and I just felt like it was time to move on, get something else eventually. I'm not looking for a horse like at the moment, but eventually, yes. And Olive too is coming up next year. I just spotted this barn open for her then, and so I did the hard thing and I sent her to a trainer. I'm hoping that she'll do great with the trainer, but more than that, it's kind of still up in the air if we're going to end up selling her or not. But my thoughts as of today are to sell her, and they have been since she's been gone, but it just all depends on if we find the right fit for her, the right person, because I am not letting any of my horses go to people who are not good fits or good homes, ever. I don't care how much they're going to pay or anything like that. I will not be sending my horse somewhere that I know they're not going to be taken care of properly. So I definitely will be being very picky about who she goes to if she ends up going, and I'm not like pushing it, if that makes sense, because it is what it is. If she doesn't sell, I'll keep her, and I won't be mad about that if that's what happens. I've just got so many great horses that I'm tired of like, and I've also been doing this a very long time, but I'm tired of sitting in that 3D hole first off, and Blaze has really taught me a lot. I just did watch this, but Blaze has taught me so much when it comes to like being on up there at bigger horse shows and stuff like that. I mean, she hasn't even been hauled that much, and the last time I really entered her, she ended up winning the 2D. It was like 13th overall, out of like 200 riders. Like, it was craziness. She hasn't even hauled that much, so that gave me a lot of hope for like her future and made me really rethink like keeping Honey, who I'm so inconsistent with, and I've been running for years. Like, maybe it's time to just let her go. Like, Blaze really just taught me that it doesn't have to be that hard. Like, maybe it's just not the right fit. And I've got Olive coming up. I want to spend my time with the horses that are going to get me places. So that being said, though, too, Jazz is not going anywhere. As far as I'm concerned, she's earned her spot on this farm. She is okay to ride for me still. I mean, she's not like my favorite horse to ride by any means or anything like that. But my dad really, really enjoys running her. She's not super fast, and she's got some attitude, of course, as do all horses. All horses have their quirks. But I've had her since I was 11 years old. She was my first ever horse. She's so sassy, but she's like the closest thing to a pony that I have. And she's a good like step up horse for like a 7-year-old. So I'm gonna keep her around just for like my kids. Look at this. What are you doing, sweet girl? What are you doing? She's just rolling around like crazy. She's gonna have shavings in her hair for days. Like, it's worse now. I'm gonna finish the rest of these stalls. And hopefully by then my meat will be done de-thawing and I can go ahead and start. I'm cooking a lasagna tonight because I figured it would just be easy to like put together and throw in the oven, not have to worry about it. And salad, which I already bought like the pre-made pack, so pretty simple. This is supposed to be like an afternoon routine. One of the things that I'm really trying to implement in my routine every day is studying, because I just haven't really been doing that this week and I definitely need to do it. So I'm going to start studying like 30 minutes to an hour each afternoon. One thing that makes it really hard on me is the weather, like the time change and stuff. Today especially still feels like summer and it's sunny, it's pretty, it stays light until 8:30, 9 p.m. So it's not really encouraging to stay inside and read or, you know, study. Hopefully I'll be getting motivation soon for that. I'm just going to have to be self-disciplined and do that every single afternoon so I don't get behind or feel like rushed right before an exam. And I do that today because Fridays are usually like an afternoon off day for me. And also last year I did no school Saturdays like ever because I was at barrel races every single Saturday. I'm obviously not like going to barrel races actively competing this semester, so it might turn up to be I'll do some work on Saturdays, but we'll just have to see. Here is my lasagna. It's about to go in the oven for an hour. It said wrap it first aluminum foil, so that's what I'm about to do. I really did think about lunging. I actually might do it tomorrow morning instead. Lunge everybody then. Can y'all even see Jazz? She looks like she is so like dark because of her sweating. Tomorrow morning will be definitely cooler for sure. Joe literally walked in a little bit ago and he just had like sweat beads across his forehead, like everywhere. I was like, are you okay? And tomorrow is Saturday also, and on Saturdays now, since I'm not actively competing and haven't been for like a month or so at this point, I mean it's been a while, it feels like it's been forever. I do like to do something like horse related on Saturdays just to kind of keep myself in the groove of things. So I either might ride or lunch tomorrow morning. My parents should be here in like 40 minutes or so. Lasagna is cooking and I'm gonna make gradelli brownies for dessert. A thunderstorm just blew up out of nowhere. Let me show y'all. I'm about to go put up the horses though real quick. This is crazy. Hello y'all, it's the next day. Yesterday was a bit of a whirlwind. After I talked to y'all, I was cooking up a storm. I really didn't have that much cooking to do, but I was just like finishing up some brownies and finishing up some things in the kitchen, cleaning up. I look outside and there's just like a black cloud coming for us, straight for us. And I was like, oh my gosh, it's about to pour. The wind picked up. It was crazy. I ran outside real quick, tried to get up the horses. They did not want to get up at all. So I was like, okay, y'all just sit out there until it quits raining, I guess, because I ain't going out there to get you. I mean, I was drenched just from running from the barn to the back door, and that is literally like 20 feet, like not far at all. I knew they would be wild too if I brought them in. When I got out here though, actually, to get to the barn, I heard something like pouring, and I was like, oh my gosh, the rain already started. Lee's stall, I had put the water in Lee's stall to fill it up. It was overflowing, like awful overflowing, which was great. So now I'm actually trying to like dry it up right now. You'll see it's a mess, and I hate that I just put fresh shavings, fresh bedding, all this stuff in there, and then soaked now. I'm kicking myself in the butt. That is 1,000% my fault. I have never done that before. I'm blaming pregnancy brain because that is just weird. Like, I'm always on top of that. I'm hoping that it'll dry out in the next few days. Luckily, I have the extra stall, which was Honey's, so that's where Lee spent the night last night, but I did not put any pellets or bedding in Honey's stall because I knew she wasn't here right now. I finally got them up. It rained 3 inches in like an hour and a half. It was craziness. Everything was good. This morning I actually had to walk my fence lines because the wind was crazy. The rain so much. They canceled every single barrel race for today around me, so I don't really have much FOMO from that though, which is nice. Our school rain are playing over here. I don't know if y'all can hear them. But anyway, that was a really fun afternoon. I hated that we couldn't play putt-putt. Literally, the putt-putt course, it rained so much, it like made a river beside the putt-putt course and kind of got under the mats. So Joe's going to have to like fix it. Like, it's not going to be an easy fix, and I hate that because he's been working on it for such a long time. Had a great day yesterday. I actually slept better last night, and this is the first time that I've like slept good all week long. I have been having like a little bit of insomnia, and I think it's just pregnancy insomnia, but I'm so thankful I actually got a good night's sleep. I'm feeling like a new person because of that, which is so great. Thank y'all for watching this week's video, and I will see y'all next week. Let me know in the comments what y'all would like to see more of. Bye!